Hello there. So, that brings a conclusion to the New York Pro, and obviously Nick Walker has won the show, quite convincingly. But however, I do think, guys, if you watch the show, that it was a lot closer. So let's just look at the show and let's compare Nick to his closest rival, which was Bonac. Comparing Nick and Bonac in a front double, Nick is always going to take this. Even though I believe that Nick was slightly off from Pittsburgh, maybe 3 or 4%, guys. He looks slightly washed out, especially in the midsection. But if we go to the arms, he's still gargantuan in the arms, guys. They are Ronnie Coleman-esque. Bonac has great arms as well. But Bonac is a Haribo. Bonac is like 5'0". He's nothing. So obviously Nick is the bigger man. He's always going to fill the pose out better. Nick takes this easily. Now going to the side chest, guys, there is an argument for Bonac taking this. Bonac is dense. He's full. He looks like a statue. Whereas Nick is obviously huge, guys. But if you look at the leg, the detail on the side leg, nobody beats Nick on the side leg. However, I do think he was faded ever so slightly from Pittsburgh. Maybe 3 or 4%, as I said. Whereas Bonac has maintained those lines. Bonac's chest is full. He's got the detail. His conditioning is granite. But guys, Nick only needed to turn up to win. Let's be honest. Now, Evan Bodybuilding calls Nick Walker's back double the best in the world. I don't think it is. I think Derek still wins. However, if we look at the rhomboids, if we look at the width, if we look at the density, guys, it's not there. It is not there, and that's just me being honest, even though it is a sight to be seen, his back. And the reason it's a sight to be seen is because of those arms. Those arms are Ronnie Coleman-esque. Those shoulders are incredible. And if we go downstairs, I've never seen anything like that. The density on the hamstrings, the adductors, that is otherworldly. If you look at Bonac, as I said, he's a Haribo, he's a microphone. He doesn't fill this out. I don't think it's ever been a world-class pose for Bonac, the back double. Going to the side tricep, for me, Bonac just looks so much more comfortable in this pose. He's got that huge chest. He can match Nick in the arms. Look at the traps. The traps are so much bigger, and it just looks like he's so much more comfortable. Nick is never going to be world-class at this pose for one reason, and that is the stomach. Even though the taper flows nice, the gut in itself, it's still protruding, it's still big. But guys, look, it's not a stomach contest, it's a bodybuilding contest. And if we go downstairs, Nick's side leg, I think we must have caught the lighting here because it looks amazing. But for me, there's a solid argument again for Bonac taking the side tricep. What do you think? I'm going to skip the abs and thighs because both of them look quite poor, if I'm honest. Let's go to the most muscular, guys. Nick Walker is a freak. Nick Walker, this is the definition of Nick Walker. He's a mutant. He's a freak. He just explodes with fullness. However, Bonac looks crazy. I think he has the best crab most muscular in the world. Even though I don't like the crab most muscular, I think because his frame is small and he's short, he just fills it out so much better. The striations, the density. It's close, but let's be honest, we're going to go with Nick. Now, the highlight of the New York Pro is this, Rean versus Crezo for 3rd and 4th place. Guys, both of them have amazing structures. Both of them have amazing lines. For me, Michael Crezo edges it because he just has those amazing muscle bellies. Look at his legs. Look at the front legs, guys. Those quads are world class. From the front, going on to the calves, he just looks incredible. Now, from the side chest, he blows Rean out the water because he has that fullness in the chest, whereas Rean is very shallow. He always lacks and always has lacked in the chest and in the arms. Rean looks amazing from the back, especially in the glutes, especially in the hamstrings. Crezo still can't hold a back pose, guys, to save his life. Can any of you tell me why Crezo can't hold a back pose? Because his conditioning, guys, was incredible this time. He really improved. And other from the back shots, which I still think he needs density. I still think he needs the fullness. But if he can get that, then Crezo is, let me tell you now, he's a bodybuilder that can crack the top 3, in my opinion. Rean looked amazing. Props to Rean, guys, because he really worked hard to prep for this show. And I really hope that he qualifies for the Olympia. because he's improving every time I see him. But Crezo, especially in the most muscular guys, nobody competes with Crezo when it comes to muscle bellies. Guys, we have to just stop and appreciate how good Crezo looks here. He was better than Pittsburgh. But guys, look at those quads. Look at the calves. Look at the fullness in the chest and the arms. That is Phil Heath-esque. That 3D-like-esque muscle. Guys, it's very, very rare to see that quality of muscle. He has those beautiful lines. And I really hope that Crezo continues to get better, because I do. I think he's a top 3 Olympian. If he can just sort the back out, hold a back pose, and nail that conditioning. He's he's a freak, he's a phenomenon. And he's quite a humble dude as well. So I crucified Crezo at the Pittsburgh Pro. But this time he's really done his homework and he's come tighter. So congrats, Crezo. You looked amazing. Now guys, I really want your opinion on this. In my opinion, Larry Wheels, and I'm just, look, it's what I see. Guys, he looks like a bag of SHIT. He looks absolutely crap. He's big up top, yes. But guys, look at those legs. They are literally like somebody's gone on Photoshop and downsized his legs to the size of a chicken, because they look horrendous, guys. They don't look good from the front. There's no size on the quads. The calves are non-existent. How can this be awarded an IFBB Pro card, which is the elite bodybuilding pro card? Guys, yes, he's got an okay up top. In the 90s and in the 2000s, it was actually quite difficult to get a pro card. Now, guys, he has no legs. How can you award this? This is corruption at the highest level, and I don't care about the competition that he was up against. If somebody looks this bad, they cannot be an IFBB Pro bodybuilder, the elite. What do you think, guys? Am I being a little bit harsh on Larry Wheels? Or do you think that this is IFBB material? Sam Sulek looked far superior. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you enjoyed the show. It's going to be a great year of bodybuilding and I can't wait for the Olympia. If you like the video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.